Let's get to some emails.
Oh, we're doing emails.
We're doing emails.
I
RizShow
apologize.
at 1057thepoint.com.
Emails brought to you by Big Dicks Brick Mailboxes, your one-stop shop for all mailboxes. Need a new mailbox.com. Hey, guys, and learn.
Hi.
Hello.
There you go. First off, I do not have a foot fetish, all caps. But Learn has a great idea about the foot calendar. Can't wait for October. I've never had Taco John's, but I can't wait until it comes to St. Louis area. Once again, I do not have a foot fetish.
Okay, so they want. So we got to get the OnlyFans up.
We're still figuring that out.
I'm waiting. Like, I got my toes ready, my feet ready to go.
Same.
We have a picture of Marlon Wayne's foot for the celebrity wing of our OnlyFans foot page.
And you know, I have beautiful feet.
Beautiful feet.
A lot of people, like, we have to get it figured out, though, because a lot of people have, like, emailed, hey, you guys start this. There's, like, taxes involved. We have things to think about. Not to be the Debbie Downer, but I'm not going to jail over this.
Yeah, we got 50 Toes, LLC.
Well, if you want, I mean, as long as I can get a commitment for the reimbursement on the costs, I looked it up. I got it all the way down there.
How much is it going to cost?
I mean, it depends. We want a website, too. We want some other things. I mean, we can go all and get one of these full-on packages, couple $100 bucks.
We need the basics.
I mean, couple $100. We'll say couple $100
a year.
Okay, if I front the money, I'll front the money.
Oh, I thought we were all splitting it because, I mean.
No, I'll front the money as an investment, and I'll take.
What?
I'll take 5 points.
No. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we all want a cut of this
it's
pie.
20% equity here, all of us.
I'll put the money up, and then just when we make that money back, we'll pay me back, and we'll be done.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I just like how this emailer started and ended with all caps. I do not have a foot fetish.
Oh, they have a foot fetish.
But
That's okay.
I repeat, do not send me pictures of your feet. Don't you do it.
Don't do it.
I will be grossed out because I do not have a foot fetish.
No.
I would like to do a calendar, though. Like, I remember the Jeff calendar, and it was just so great.
It was great.
And that was so funny of him. And I think there could be something to this. And who doesn't love a calendar? I love having a calendar in my office and at home.
I got one on my phone.
Well,
How about
that's not
that? I
as
look at
nice.
it every
Foot
day.
calendar?
Well, no, like if you love this show and you want to support the initiative to get Taco John's here, I think that the Riz community will rise up and they will enjoy seeing a different foot from this show every month.
Well, you see, if we get the station involved with the foot calendar,
Then they have to take a
then they're
cut.
going to take their cut, and we're just, the OnlyFans thing is only for us.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
How can? I mean,
Really, it's for everyone because
It's
bringing
for everyone,
Taco John's
yes.
to our community, but
But if we start getting the station involved and stuff, then they're going to want their
right.
piece.
Lot of
Well,
red
what
tape.
happens when we start the OnlyFans and then we're making like, I don't know, $1 million,
Uh-huh.
and then the station goes, wait a minute, what? You've been using the airwaves to
I
promote
figure
such thing.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
That's
It's
right.
better to
Again,
ask for
I don't want to
forgiveness
go
than
to jail.
We're not going to jail. How did we? All of us are on death row in her head.
You said
Yes.
you like to fight. Well,
I don't want to fight
there's your
in
fight.
jail.
I want to watch you take your earrings out
Why
and swing
would
on
you-
You'll
Tommy.
be in a
Jail.
different prison. You and I will be at different prisons. We will not be together anymore. Be sad, man.
See you
That's a
swing
good
on
point.
John Kioski.
It'd be tough to
But
do
maybe,
the show.
maybe if we have simultaneous, maybe if we can like coordinate our yard times, we can see.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, you can talk through the toilet. I just saw a TikTok video. 2 people fell in love talking through their toilets.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
get-
check
What's
it
that-
out.
what's
There's
that
like a
to do with
guy,
jail?
and he's got like a PVC pipe, and there's the women's floor is like 4 floors down, and he found out they fell in love talking in PVC pipe through the metal toilets.
That's like that show,
Love Finds
the
a Way.
Nick Lachey show.
Oh, Love is Blind. What is
Love
it?
is Blind,
Is that it?
Love is incarcerated in this.
where they
Love
don't
at First
see each
Sight?
other. Love
Yeah.
at first sight.
They talk through
I
the
think it's
walls?
Love is Blind.
Love
They
is-
walk
Love is
talk
pipe.
through a wall. Next.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Hey, fellas, and learn. Need recommendations for really scary movies. I started a Friday ritual where I smoke a cigar and I watch a scary movie on my front porch. So it is Friday. Rafe brought up Evil Dead Rise, scared the bejesus out of me. That's my wheelhouse. Paranormal, demonic thriller.
Might I recommend 80 for Brady?
I've seen all,
Very good.
he says, I've seen all the Conjuring and Insidious universe, and Midsummer is this week's special. I don't know what he thought of that.
Well, that'll hurt you.
Thanks. That is from Team Riz member Hawaiian Ryan, also known as Haw Ryan.
Ryan, thank you for the email. I'm not your scary movie guy.
I wonder
I
if
am.
he's seen the new Winnie the Pooh. You know that?
Oh, the
yeah,
Blood
the
Nun?
dead
I heard that
one.
was garbage.
Yeah, I heard it's garbage.
Dude, Hereditary, The Witch was super good.
The Ring.
So he's looking for newer ones?
Older. Just looking for suggestions.
What were some of those scary, weird movies you guys were talking about the other day that were
Well,
underground?
We mentioned Midsummer. Oh, the talking about the YouTube like super
yeah,
underground
like
ones?
weird.
Mine was Bad Boy
Gummo.
Bubby, and his was Gummo.
Somebody watched Gummo because they messaged me and were like, "I love you, but I hate you." I'm halfway through and it's tough. That's a different kind of. It's unsettling, less than
I
scary.
mean, how about going back and watching some of the classics,
Right.
Yeah.
like The Shining?
Terrifier.
I bet you this guy's seen those. He's looking
Has
for
he?
ones maybe hasn't
If you like
seen.
gore, sounds like he's more of a paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal
spooky.
demonic is what he said.
I mean, the
So-
clown is demonic in Terrifier, but it's
Like
it's,
Children of the Corn, or like old stuff like that.
Even the
Pumpkinhead.
fun one is American Werewolf in London. That's a good one.
I'll tell you an old school one that scared me when I was younger. That was like a straight to VHS, but it was good. It was called Spellbinder, and it had the guy that played Slider in Navy SEALs. We've talked about this guy. He was like the quintessential side guy. He was in Roxanne. He was the guy that was Steve
Yeah,
Martin
yeah.
whispered in his ear in Roxanne. That was his only major Hollywood role. And the dude that was asleep in Sleepless in Seattle, the guy with the eyebrows. Like your quintessential 90s actors. But it was
Tim
good.
Dale-
It was called
Tim Dale?
Spellbinder, and it was kind of like a psychological, creepy thriller.
1988.
88.
Let's see.
Somebody said the
Not bad.
ritual. The Ritual on Netflix is way scary. Cabin in the Woods. Somebody recommended.
That's a fun one. That one has some good LOL moments.
All right. Well, we gave you some suggestions. Good luck.
LOL moments.
Next.
I love it. Okay, next, let's see. Okay, hey fellas and learn. I was listening to the segment about the kid peeing out of his bedroom window, and Riz wanted to know where in the area it would be located. I have to tell you that I was raised in Arnold, went to high school in Festus, and bought my first house in Lime. All three of those were mentioned, and you are correct. I would say it's most likely Lime. I believe those three areas have been previously referred to on the show as the Hoosier Trifecta. You are correct.
So
From
Lime.
Loyal,
So
Florida.
yeah, a kid was
Sure.
caught. Was a teenager caught peeing outside his like off the roof into this woman's garden.
Yes.
The Hoosier Trifecta.
So Lime.
I guess so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we know.
All right. One more before we get to sports.
Hey guys, I was listening to the podcast when I heard y'all talking about AI Ashley, the world's first AI radio DJ. It made me wonder, assuming they were to advance the technology so that the AI voice model was as good as humans, and assuming you would all be up for it, what AI voice would you like to add to the Riz Show? This could be any celebrity, alive, deceased.
Well, we
imagine,
have AI Jeff.
imagine asking AI Matthew McConaughey
Be
about the
awesome.
Craigslist Freak of the Week contestants. Love the show, 3 out of 5. Zach from Florida.
That's actually a really good idea for a Craigslist Freak of the Week. Have an AI read it.
Like Casey Kasem or something.
I'm Casey Kasem. And,
That is-
and freak number one is brought to us
That
from
is,
Ocala, Florida.
And it's cake
Yeah, that'd
art.
be-
This is the top three.
yeah, I would say I'd bring back AI Jeff for sure.
Yeah.
David Attenborough would be fun because he's just one of those voices that's so soothing. I was like Scarlett Johansson. She was in that movie Her, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was kind of cool.
I'd really have to think about that, man.
AI
what-
Jesus.
No, I mean the Jeff thing. I cannot give you an answer on that right now. That I would have to really think about that. I know that's an initial reaction. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's an of course. But then, I don't know, man. I'm not sure I would handle that very well every day.
Yeah, it'd be initially. Yeah, you're right. It'd be.
I'd have to
it'd
like.
be-
I'm
it'd be
getting
interesting.
strange feelings about that right now. So I'm not ready to. I don't
It'd
think
be
I'm ready to
emotional
think
for
about
sure.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it. I don't know. It could be beautiful or very sad. Like I think it'd be of the extremes. So
Yeah.
however you fall.
Interesting question, though, huh? Like
Yeah.
if we could add any AI member, like who
That right there is a moral conundrum.
is Chris Farley good at radio? You know,
Let's find
in
out.
the
Yeah,
AI
awesome.
sense.
Yeah, morally, it's interesting. It's an interesting moral dilemma.
You guys are Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr right now with
Wait.
the whole John Lennon and
Oh,
George
right,
Harrison.
yeah.
You know.
Wait, what are you talking about? Moral? You talking about bringing a deceased celebrity back?
Yeah.
Oh, moral because.
Oh, they're dead, or they're not with us anymore.
Oh yeah, no, I think this is a terrible idea ethically, morally, ethically, everything. It's awful. Unless like
I wouldn't.
I
say,
bring back George
I'm
Carlin,
not going to
but-
go to the awful. I'm not going to go to awful yet. I'm not going to say it's awful.
I
I'm
think
going to
it's
say
awful.
it's questionable.
I think you're using somebody's name and then putting words in their mouth, literally.
Yeah, but if you use it in a sense for evil,
Yeah, and this is for fun. So
And this is for
So
fun.
I'm thinking about Chris Farley. I'm thinking about
It's
George
it-
Carlin.
yeah. Listen, if you bring somebody's voice back and personality, AI personality back for nefarious purposes, yes. But if it's something because you missed that person, you missed their sense of humor, and it's all good natured,
Yeah. Because the one thing that when you lose somebody,
no,
Slippery slope.
no.
Good nature.
Okay.
Like
Who's
when
to
you-
determine good nature?
Me!
No. See,
like for
I
me
that.
though, let me just kind of relate. Like, so I wish I could hear my dad's voice again so badly. He died in 2006, and I have one recording of him from right before he left for Vietnam, the war, and then I have a recording of his voicemail. I wish so badly I could hear my dad's voice again. And if I knew going into it, it was going to be, hey, this is AI Greg. Okay. I would have my understanding with that. And it would probably be extremely emotional to hear the cadence of his voice again, possibly something he maybe did say, and it creates a memory. I mean, it's just a very emotional thing. But the morality of it, I think, is it's subjective, right?
I don't know how I feel about it.
It's okay.
I'm going to be 100% honest.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm going to be 100%
I
honest.
feel like we all have to vote for Learn's dad now, though, after that, right?
No. I'm just saying, like,
I'm going to be 100%
Subjectively.
honest, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Like one way,
Yeah, man.
one way, like, yeah, dude, let's do it. I think it's
Right.
awesome. Bring that person back to life. Get to hear the voice again. And another way, you go, man, this person doesn't have a say in how you're using
Absolutely.
Right.
his voice.
That's why the hologram thing, like when Tupac's a hologram or something, like unless he was okay with this, or his
Well-
entire estate and everybody that's controlling it is totally okay with it. I like when Prince was like, you do not get to bring me back. Like, remember, didn't he put like a line in there like,
Well,
there will
Dolly
be no
Parton-
hologram princes. There'll be no. You do not do
Dolly
that. Kind
Parton
of
just
crap
came
about
out and said
About a hologram
when she's
formerly
gone, she
known
don't
as
want
Prince.
that.
Ooh,
Dolly
say
Parton just
that.
came out and said she don't want that when she's gone.
yeah, that's good.
Like
That's
this
all right.
week, she said that.
I think that I would assume that AI would take a conglomerate of all the things someone has said, opinions they've expressed online, and come up with like a composite. Not just us typing like words to be said in the person. I would assume it would be all encompassing.
But even so, that's still a terrible idea because considering that we're.
Well, we didn't, or I thought we were talking about who we'd bring back.
I know. I'm just saying, like, okay. So let's say we do that.
What if you could be a 13-year-old? What about you as a kid and you could talk to your child self?
That'd be sweet.
Whoa,
Well, I
that'd
don't be
be
think we're
cool.
built for that, man. I don't think any of this is a good idea.
What's the matter, man? Am I blowing your mind?
I don't think any of this is a good idea.
Come on, hippie.
I don't think we're built
Don't
for
you
it.
want to talk to your inner child? Isn't that what we all go to therapy for to begin with? Well, let's bring him out. Let's see what he has to say.
Well,
It
back
might be creepy, dude.
Back to the composite thing of it, idea. I mean, we all make mistakes when we're all like growing, and you wouldn't want a composite of you with your youthful mistakes and all that, representing you as a whole or you as where you left off when you passed, and then speaking to your family or speaking for you or any of that. I think that's a terrible. I think that's bad, extra bad.
I don't know. And somebody brings up a good point on instant feedback. I don't know. If I was a big celebrity and when I'm gone, my family has a chance to maybe make some money off my legacy, and AI would help generate revenue, I'm
Totally.
okay with that.
Yeah, and I think this is something that will be written into wills, especially for famous people and active people and that kind of thing, where their name can be used for an estate to make money. But you got to put it in there, and unless it's put in there where so and so may use my likeness, voice, composite, AI, blah
As
blah
long
blah.
as my estate gets the
I think if it's written down, if it's in your will that so and so can use you post you, go for it. But otherwise, who are you to make that decision for that person that was that life?
In all of our contracts, though, like it always stipulates that our likeness can be used after we get terminated or whatever. And I guess that does mean death now, too, with the AI generation. So that's going to even be, we're going to have to break that down in
Well,
our
then,
contracts
yeah,
even
exactly
more.
right.
Like if something happens to one of us,
Exactly right.
it's crazy.
It is crazy, dude. What a time.
I know.
We're here, guys. We're in the future.